whipping it out and doing phenomenally with it. And Dusk has received literally nothing but buffs to his kit since release. I do not know if this person has ever been nerfed, so I'm with it.
Okay, on the other side, Acno coming in with the Diana, carrying over that bow that we've seen from his Koji for ages now. But like you were saying in the pre-show, Blaster is kind of meta right now. You've seen more and more people start to pick up the Blasters. Got to see a Barasa yesterday from the Australian region, and of course, we've been seeing plenty of Lucians played throughout the year. Yeah,
and of course, Diana is one of those characters that, like, if Blasters are good, I don't think Bo's ever really been bad, so you're definitely going to be playing Diana. I think she, hands down, clean side sig coming out from Acno there. But I think she is in my top 5 best SIGs in the game. Probably in my, like, top 1 for SIGs that never drop. You know, if she hits you with them, you are getting hit by the full thing. It's rare that you fall out of a Diana signature.
And she's also got that mix-up, especially with the bow. Like, I know more than a handful of people have been caught up by that sidelight into which bow signature is she going to blast me with. And it works surprisingly well. But right now, Swata, sidelight recovery, interesting option there. I'm not sure a side air would have KO'd, but usually recovery is not the follow-up. Nice signature, though.
And it's interesting that you say that, right? Because that sidelight into pick a sig option is kind of what Diana was known for, and then the release of Kaya kind of made people, I feel like, stop playing Diana as much because they have the similar 50-50 off of the sidelight on Bo, but you just see a lot more Kaya these days, which probably is why we're not seeing as much Diana. Either way, looks like Acno having a pretty decent time fighting Swata. Swata trying to make this Dusk worse. That D-light was just a little bit too high. It would have worked.
Yeah, I like the idea there. Saw 3 exclamation points. You saw Acno trying to deny that ground touch, make sure he can't reset his jumps there, but Swata did get back down, but he's taking all the damage right now.
Okay, so Swata, a little bit on the back foot here. This Dusk hasn't really been able to get anything too wild. You know, gets a hit here, gets a hit there. Has been able to at least connect with a sig or two, so that's nice to see. But Swata, I think, just having a bit of a tough time against Acno in the neutral. That was clean, though. The way he was able to zip to that platform and throw out that neutral signature to catch Acno in the sky was a very clean transition.
Yeah, going in with that slide charge as well. Swata definitely showing his prowess with this Dusk character. Those N-Sigs are hitting, and Acno's not ready for it, but the double dares. Oh, didn't deny, though. You saw him go in with that down air. Wanted to just catch the tip of that recovery, but didn't quite get the hit.
Yeah, that's one of those situations where it's like you picked all the right options, but the execution is kind of what let you down there. But I'm sure Acno, big chilling on that. Swata did an amazing job bringing this game back, though. And going off with this spear, kind of whiffing here. Here's the 50-50 we were just talking about. Pick the side sig. It wasn't the right one. But Swata, I guess, got a little bit too spooked. Kind of gravity canceling down there. Couldn't make it back to the stage. Just kind of let that one go. Acno's going to gladly take that one in what was otherwise an extremely close game.
It was definitely an awkward spot for Swata there because he was like, I want to punish this with signature. And then you saw Acno just fast falling low. And Swata's like, well, I'll just go for the heavy hitting downward attack, my ground pound. But didn't have the jumps after that missed.
Man, and it was so close. But, I mean, we got, what, 2 different neutral sigs from Swata there that were able to yeet Acno. So I think, if anything, Swata looks pretty poised to be able to win this set here. You just got to clean up a little bit of that slop toward the end of that last game, and you're good to go. I mean, look at the way he's starting this off. Said right back to the exact same stage. I had that game. I just need to clean it up. And so Swata going ahead and trying to bring this one back. But yeah.
Ooh, okay. I like the attempt there with that GCN sig. Might be starting to throw out a couple too many. Like, they were definitely effective in game number 1, but here in game number 2, he's currently with 2.
Okay, side sig again. Oh, Kobe got the recovery on that too, but no ground pound on the jump back to the ledge there. Just couldn't line up. Maybe reverse down here might have worked there, but Swata still in a great spot here. Acno gonna go ahead and see if he can bring back some of this damage. That sidelight scooped so low.
That's why you like using it. Like the way that sword players will do that GC downlight.
Yes.
You'll see a lot of orb players do that GC sidelight. Scoops a little bit lower, and then you can still combo off of it.
Oh, there we go. That's a recovery. Wow, okay, the side air was enough to KO as well. So Swata, knowing his damage range, is saying, all right, I can go for either of these options here to lead to a true KO confirm. And now we have ourselves a pretty juicy lead for Swata here, who, after kind of throwing away that first game, must be feeling pretty good about himself.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that side air was like a little bit muscle memory. Ooh, there's that 50-50 coming out from Acno. Once again, goes sidelight into side signature. Swata could try to jump out of it, but then he's just opening himself up for the N6.
Oh, yeah, have to be careful with letting those neutral lights fly because that D-light recovery, wow. What an amazing hitbox, man. It hits so high. It's very deceptive, I think, but the smoke cloud is like pretty large, you know? Yeah. So it's like if you're on the top of it or on the side of it, it's still going to hit you. And I think that's exactly what Acno needed, was able to bring back the damage instantly. This was a very heavy Swata lead game until 2 seconds ago, where somehow Acno has brought this all the way back.
It's so wild because, like, despite playing a multitude of bow characters, it's his blasters that are popping off the most for Acno.
Oh, man, yeah, and Swata doesn't seem to have any way of shutting it down. Just whiffing. There's been a lot of moments where Swata's spacing has just been ever so slightly off. Like, move 2 pixels to the left or to the right, and you get the hit. And it's costing him a lot right now. Acno, on the other hand, been a lot more pinpoint with a lot of these hitboxes. One D-light here leads to the stock. Goes for a gravity cancel side stick, was just a little bit too high. Was he like a pixel lower to the ground? It would have been able to hit Swata grounded.
Oh, it doesn't hit the dare there. Recovery drops there.
Wow.
Acno struggling to finish off this stock of Swata. Who's going to get that little hit? And it's going to be Swata. Optimizes with the gravity cancel neutral heavy.
Yeah, that needs to come back. There was a period of time where everyone was doing it. They realized it was the way to get the KO, and people started getting lazy and going for recovery again. Geez, man, my man is swinging out here. Swata trying to keep this stock alive here. Trying to find a hit. Going for these D-lights. Gets caught on the way down toward the ledge, though, and Acno is going to down air with those blasts to secure that KO and see if maybe he can bring this to a 2-0. Swata, on the other hand, though, trying to stop that from happening. Oh, you just burned your dodge for that. Getting down is going to be hard. And Acno immediately going for that gravity cancel a neutral light to say, like, hey, I can get more damage here. I know you can't avoid it.
No, but I do like the challenges coming out from Swata. He's got those down airs, which honestly kind of follow a similar path to the neutral lines. Oh, side sig avoided. And Sig gonna bounce him. He's gonna be able to get back if Swata doesn't challenge, and he doesn't drift enough.
Okay, yeah. Looks like Swata was able to successfully spook him. I was a little bit scared there because we saw at the beginning of that edgeguard sequence, Swata like runs off stage and then burns recovery immediately because I think he's like, I want to be above Acno so I can start threatening with a pogo. And I was like, man, maybe using your recovery like that might cost you if Acno like gets a reversal. But no, Acno a little bit too spooked, doesn't get close enough to the lip, and then says goodbye to the stock. So that means we're gonna have a 1-1 count in the set, which is good. This is exactly what I wanted, right? This is world champions, you know, like this is how it should be.
Like you said, man, like, can't count Swata out, even though he hasn't been showing up like we're used to expecting. He's still a strong competitor. Acno, though, coming in, has those blasters. Once again, kind of just getting those shots onto Swata.
Nice catch. Yeah, it can be so hard to get away from these blasters in an edgeguard scenario because you have to, like, getting the dodge can feel impossible. And Swata's going to go to the other side here, going to try to avoid another down air. But it's just really hard to dodge up and through a blaster's down air. The timing has to be perfect. The moment he gets back to the stage, he's greeted with a D-light recovery from Acno, and Acno makes it look like that stock didn't even happen.
Yeah, man, Swata is just struggling against these blasts from Acno. Even on Wake Up, like, he just got punched in the face, immediate gravity cancel side. Like, he just wants to put the damage out onto Swata.
Oh, Swata needs to play careful here. Alexis goes for 1 pogo, tries to go for 2, and the turnaround from Acno immediately. He knows just how precarious these blasters down airs are, keeps going for it, because why not? You're in the red. If you go for these down airs and it leads to a stock, you get a monumental lead, and Swata knows that, so he's doing a good job of playing that defense, but he needs a sidelight air or recovery something. Ross air won't be enough, needs one more. The weapon throw's no good, doesn't force a dodge. Swata just needs that one KOing blow. Another Sayer? No. Recovery? No. Down air? Something has to hit Acno, but Acno is just dodging and getting his own hits in. Downlight, that works as well.
Yep, that's definitely a good option, and ends up following it up with that weapon toss. Swata, I mean, for a second there, it just felt like he was comfortable trying to just deny weapons from Acno and was like, eventually, I'll find a hitting blow.
Okay, nice. Sayer into neutral light. Gets a neutral air as well. Swata starting to cook a little bit with the spear. I think he's having a lot easier of a time racking up this damage, and then once it comes to securing those KOs. Been struggling a little bit, but those neutral sigs helped a lot before. Maybe we see one here. No, he burns the dodge backwards, so he can't gravity cancel to do it.
Ooh.
But this side sig, 1-2. Check out my hook. Swata cleans up that second stock from Acno.
Really solid play coming out from Swata. A lot of it, again, off this spear that he's bringing to the table, but again, opting for the weapon denial while Acno is unarmed. Acno's second stock didn't really matter, but he's on to his final one, and
bing, bing.
The side sig cleans it up.
Yeah, so watch me twirl this bow around. Yeah, I got some theatrics, but it hurt too. Okay, Swata needs that weapon. Acno not trying to let him get it. Yeah, he's getting starved. He's hungry. Where's that weapon going to be? You're going to try to do it unarmed? The answer is yes. Gets 2 hits for his troubles and a spear, so that's great value. But, oh, you don't want to play with a bow off stage. I know that better than anybody. That ground pound will delete you.
Yeah, I mean, if Acno can get that stack up for that immediate ground pound would be solid, but back to the stage neutral. You can see Swata staying a little bit further back, wants to be able to react to any downlight approaches.
Oh, we have to be careful here. Nice, gets the swap, the pickup into the gravity cancel side air. That was perfect. Another side sig. And this is where it comes scary because Dusk got the sigs. You know, he got the, it's quick, it's hard to punish. So that's Dusk in a nutshell. You might even see a down sig come out here. But you know what? Acno don't care. One more D-light, and that's the game for Acno. He knows it, goes for another one, it misses. Beautiful weapon throw. The pogo
right
here.
In the face.
Oh, bangs him across the stage.
Dodge.
He doesn't have a dodge. You have to punch him. He can't get it to line up. He's trying again. He still can't get it to, he just can't get close enough. He doesn't have a high enough speed stat to drift into him. Oh, Acno's one tear away. No, he has the bow here.
Is it there?
How does he get through?
Oh!
One more punch, and that's all it takes. Yeah, dude. He's been hitting the gym. I've seen them bicep curls on Dusk.
Oh, my goodness. Had enough behind the fist, and I'm genuinely surprised that that side air at the end had enough to take out Acno. And now Acno's down 2-1 against someone that chat really thought Acno was going to run away with.
Nah, I'm like, Acno, this is cute. Like, I wanted this to be a close set, but, like, I can't have just spent, like, the past half hour or however long making my predictions and putting you at number 2 for you to get cleaned up here. So I'm going to need you to put your overalls on and get to work, Acno. I need to see you put Swata in the garbage can right now.
Okay, you gotta pack him up, put him into the garbage, and he's swapping over to Lucian again. I like the decision here, especially because his blasters were looking really solid against Swata.
Yes, yes, pack him up, pack him up. That's what I'm talking about, Acno. Especially, I mean, we were talking about how Diana, a really amazing signature kit, but on top of that, like, Lucian has been the meta pick for a reason, right? He got very fast moves. These sigs are a lot harder to punish. He wasn't really getting too many bow signatures on the Diana, so go ahead and get yourself some guitars, brother. Throw out that side sig, throw out that down sig, throw out that neutral sig. Like how I just listed every sig, that is what Lucian does best. They don't have the most amount of force behind them. Well, that down sig is kind of whew. But aside from that one, like, it's pretty tough, so that's exactly what Acno needed, and this looks like a completely different game. I feel like Acno got it from here.
Yeah, I mean, like, the swap to the Lucian had no lead-up time. He just went in and immediately was just getting hits onto Swata. Swata trying to find some response damage, but he's basically just trading out while being a stock behind.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, it's very EU, right? Like, why not pick the character with guitars? EU has been known historically to be the guitar land, so, like, I think it makes sense. Sick. Gravity cancel if you want, just go for it. Yeah, only had really one mix-up there, and it was to either dodge right into the stage or try to mix up with a gravity cancel down sig. Both are susceptible to getting ground pounded, but it's just a timing mix-up at that point. And even then, you'd have to drift a little bit to even make that down sig connect, so I don't blame him for picking the safer option. Either way, though, has Swata in the red. This is Lucian. D-Light recovery should be enough here at this range. You're going to see Acno fishing for it, getting these neutral airs as well to add on little bits of extra damage. Be careful with that dodge, though, brother. That's a spear. You get double D-Lighted. It's not going to be good for you. There's 1, 2. Ooh, use the platform. Tries to go for 3, but he was greedy. He didn't have a dodge off that. Getting the second one was already ambitious.
I mean, could have taken what he got, but instead, Acno's the one to turn it around, going to get that stock and deny weapons for a hot moment. Once the guitarist, he'll manage to pick it up while getting hit there.
Oh, he's been getting duffed by this unarmed from Swata, though. I got to give credit where credit is due, man. He's been able to get punch after punch, blow after blow. Well, let him get the 3-piece for free. That down air wasn't true, but Acno just knew he wasn't going to do anything. Oh, nice. No dodge. He's going to get aggressive.
Okay. What's the unarmed? Okay, backs away over to the orb. Side air, not quite enough.
All right, once again, same mix-up option. Does the dodge in.
Dude, that high movement speed from Lucian, he didn't even have to do like dares or side airs to try to get closer. He just drifted.
Oh, man, but he's not going to survive that one. Okay, and that's fine, because Lucian has pretty good defense, all things considered. So, like, you surviving a side air at that deep red, like, that's a pretty good stock. Oh, nice. Great dodge. Picks up the Katars here. Oh, but the swing from Swata manages to catch into the ground pound.
Okay.
That's juicy. That's big damage value there, right? You could just go for the side air, but the ground pound's going to give you more.
And that's kind of a meta play where it's like, you're expecting me to side air, you're expecting me to recovery, something true off the downlight, but just goes in for the ground pound because Acno wasn't ready to react.
Oh, okay, you want the blasters now? Okay.
Recovery.
Not going to be enough. One more. Oh, I like the play there. We're trying to be sneaky with it. You see him throwing out neutral sigs too. So I got to be careful with these jumps. Another neutral sig will come out. You might even see the down sig. Careful with those dodges, Acno, though. He's getting a little bit scared. That side sig might be enough, and it is. Swata, 3-1s. Acno sending him to the loser's bracket. And what? That was top 32 winners?
Yeah. Acno's now going to have to make a very long lower bracket run if he wants to get through this. Man, Swata coming out swinging, unarmed, spear play.